complex fraction is the same as solving equation with rational expression. Okay, so we have now in complex fractions. Complex fractions is the same as dividing a fraction and a fraction. Okay, so for example, we have 1/2 divided by 2/3. What are the main rules that you're going to do? So the same thing. Okay, so if you want to make it the same denominator, you can find LCD. The best thing you can do is you have to do the reciprocal of the denominator. Okay, so that's the easy way that you're going to solve for complex fractions. So therefore it will give us now as 1/2 times, instead of division now, instead that you're going to divide, so first thing that you will do is this one, right? 1/2 divide by 2/3. So instead of making into division, you can change it into multiplication by using the reciprocal of this one, or the inverse of this one, or reciprocal. Okay, so therefore we will have now 1/2 times 3/2. Okay, so therefore the result of this one now will give us 3/4. So again, in solving fractions, we have to make sure that, okay, you have to make sure that it is in the lowest term. You have to reduce it in the lowest term. For example, let's involve now equations. You need to simplify 2x cubed over y squared divide by 4x over y to the power of 5. So when we're going to solve that, so you arrange 2x cubed over y squared times, okay, you have to multiply now by denominator goes to numerator, numerator goes down to denominator. So therefore we will have y to the power of 5 over 4x. Okay, and then you can simplify already. So here, well, let's start with the numerical coefficient, which is 2 and 4. So therefore, we can have now as 2 and 4 will give us over 2. Okay, so simplify it. And then after that, x cubed, x squared. Remember that when you're going to divide, you have to subtract the exponent, right? So therefore, we will have now as am divided by an will give us am minus n. So therefore, here we will get x squared, and then this one, y to the power of 5 divided by x squared will get y to the power of 3, or y cubed. So this one now will be our final answer, because here we cannot do anything with this one. We cannot simplify it more further. Okay? Understand? Okay, next example. If you have a question, you can just ask question, okay? So for example, we have x plus 1 over y over y plus 1 over x. So what will we do first to simplify it more further? Okay, so this one, you have to make sure what will be the, okay, the LCD. Okay, so you cannot add these two, you cannot add these two as well, right? So what will we going to multiply so that we can add directly the two factors? Okay, so what are the LCD? Okay, so the LCD of both of them is x and y. So what you're gonna do, the easy way is you multiply the denominator by x and y. You can multiply this one by x and y as well. So therefore, the result now will give us x y, okay, times x, right? xy. So you do distributive property, okay, of multiplication. And then the other one plus, okay, xy times, okay, times 1 over y. And then the denominator, we have xy times y plus xy times 1 over x. Okay? So therefore, what will be the result now? The result will give us x squared, okay, x squared y plus x of this one now is cancel out. So therefore, plus the value of x only, right? Cancel out x and then over xy squared plus the value of x cancel out plus y. Got it? Okay, and then after that, simplify it more further. What is the factor of this one? We have x times x plus or y plus 1. The remaining value there is y, right? When we are going to simplify it, we factor out x plus 1. And then here, we will take out y, okay? We'll take out y, and then the result will give us, yes? Wait first, someone sent a message. Yes, yes, we can do like that one as well. So we can have xy now, okay? So therefore, we will have common value is x and y. Which one? So we have here, right? We have x, y, okay? Sorry for that one, x, y, okay? So because we have to multiply x, take out x here, so therefore we will have x, y. From here, we will have x, y plus 1 as well, okay? So because x squared, x times x, we can x squared, okay? And then y. Then here we can take out y, so we will have xy as well. So therefore, your final answer now will give us, okay, will give us x, y plus 1 cancel out. So therefore, your final answer now will give you x over y. Got it? Okay, next one. Next example. For example, we have 1 minus 4 over x squared all over by 1 minus 1 over x minus we have 6 over x squared. So what will be the LCD? Okay, so here you can have now the highest exponent, which is x squared. So therefore, we have to multiply everything by x squared, right? So we have now x squared minus 4, the top part, okay, over, multiply this one by x squared as well, x squared. So you multiply this one by x squared. So therefore, x squared times 1, we get x squared. Cancel out x squared here, we have minus 4. The other one, we have x squared minus x minus, we get 6. What is the factor of this one now? We get x plus 2, x minus 2, all over by x, okay, minus 2 and, or sorry, x plus 2 and x minus 3, right? So therefore, we can cancel out now x plus 2. Okay, cancel out x plus 2. So the result now will give us x minus 2 and x minus 3. Questions? Any questions?
Sir, we have to distribute, right? For x square.
Yes, yes. So if
everything with the bracket, we have to distribute, right?
Yes, you have to multiply this one here, there, and then the last part. This one as well. X times 1 x times negative 4 over x squared.
So
So
example three, so like the example we did just now before, it's we also have to distribute, right?
yes, the same distributive property as well.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so let's do, we have some of the examples. For example, we have this one. Let's say we have 1 over x plus 2 over 1 over x squared minus x minus 6. What will be the answer? So from here, we can make this one as 1 over x plus 2, right? Times, get the factor of this one. The factor of this one is equals to x plus 2 and x minus 3, right? So therefore, this one now will becomes our numerator. So therefore, we have x, okay? X plus 2 and x minus 3 over 1. So cancel out this one, cancel out that, cancel out that. So your result now is equals to x minus 3. Got it? Okay, another one example. Let's try another one. Let's say we have 1 over x squared plus 5x plus 6 all over by, okay, all over by 1 over x plus 3. Okay, so what is the factor of this one? We get 1 over, okay, we have x plus 3 and x plus 2, right? Equal to x, or we have times x plus 3 over 1. So therefore, you can cancel out that, and then the result now will be this one is equal to 1. So therefore, your answer now is equal to 1 over x plus 2. Question? Questions? Okay, before we proceed to ratio and proportion, let's do your work first, okay? I will send it to you in line. Are you done with all the works already?